You know what I'm talking about? It's your partner, man, who? It's your partner, man, who? You know what I'm talking about? It's your partner, man, who? You know what I'm talking about? It's your partner, man, who? You know what I'm talking about? What's good with the people, man? How's y'all doing on this soggy Sunday? They ain't gonna never change, man. You know what I'm talking about? I say, what's the name of this one right here, bro? Solidifying Self. I say Solidifying Self. What you talking about, bro? We gonna get into it, but before we do that, what's good? People like hee ha ha, Ken in the opinion. All my folks incarcerated, all my folks who ain't, man. Everybody on bottom of that thing, everybody on top of that thing. Keep the head up, keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. You know what I'm talking about? Swing that finger, young man. Worldwide INC. Worldwide Incorporated, worldwide. They say what that mean. It mean everybody, bro. Come on in, man. Bring it in, man. You know what I'm talking about? And do Cutthroat, Mike, Lil Rue, not Lil Rue, Lil Rue. You know what I'm talking about? Tata the player. That's who comes next. Same thing, bro. Everybody on bottom of that thing, everybody on top of that thing. Keep the head up, keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. You know what I'm talking about? Let's get through these disclaimers. Good brother like myself, man. I don't promote no drug users, drug sellers, alcohol consumption. Don't you take a sip of that sippage, man. You know what I'm talking about? Don't do it. Good brother like myself, man. I don't promote no drug. No drug usage, no drug sellage, no alcohol consumption. Don't take a sip of the sippage. You know what I'm talking about? Don't do it. Good brother like myself, man. I don't promote no crime. I don't promote no violence. I don't promote no domestic violence. No, man. Good brother, like, keep your hands off the people. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no negativity. No, man. Me, man, I don't promote I say, well, bro, I don't promote You know what I'm talking about? Me, man, I don't. All I promote is y'all go ahead and do what you're gonna do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you find the right thing to do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen, because we don't know how much of it we got, man. But good brother like myself, man, I ain't prejudiced, no, man. Good brother like myself, man, I ain't got nothing against the different, man. No, man, good brother like myself, man, I ain't got nothing against the little people, no, man. Me, man, I ain't got nothing against nobody. You know what I'm talking about? They start, I love me some everybody. You know what I'm talking about? As a matter of fact, I'm on a quest. You know what I'm talking about? Bring that peace. He don't talking about that joy. He don't talking about that love. What you say, bro? That love. Back to the YouTube community, man. You with me? I ain't check it out. Come fuck with a nigga one time, man. You know what I'm talking about? Mama say, brush them whiskers when you on TV. Coffee Chronicles, classic roast, piping hot. You know what I'm talking about, man? What's good with the people? How y'all doing? On the soggy Sunday, they ain't gonna never change, man. You know what I'm talking about? They say, what's the name of this one right here, man? Solidifying Self. You say Solidifying Self, what you talking about, bro? We gonna get into it. Hey, shout out to all the niggas who don't watch football, but watch niggas ball. You know? Run. 4th and 1 looking at me. Run. I got you. I'm blocking for you. God damn, man. God damn, y'all talk about, baby. Solidifying Self. They talking about, bro, what is you up here talking about now? Just that, bro. Solidifying Self. I say, bro, we don't get it. Listen, bro, in this whole life, as long as you live, I mean, everything cool. Friends, bitches, niggas, you know what I'm talking about? However you shake it up, bro. But just know at the end, bro, you're going to have to solidify yourself. You say, what you mean by that, bro? You gonna have to, it's gonna sound selfish, bro. It ain't so much as that self, even though it is self-preservation, however the fuck you say that shit. You know how bro is with his vocabulary. But, because I'm gonna tell you some mistakes that I made even as a little kid, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Sometimes I still make them because we just all human, bro. You know what I'm talking about? And, you can't never really, I ain't talking about no bitch, bro, just people, you know what I'm talking about? Sometimes, like, you will take a liking to somebody, bro, and there just ain't nothing you can do about that, bro. Like, you have a little nephew over there stealing like a motherfucker, but you like him. You know what I'm talking about? So you be trying to get him on the right. Listen, nephew, just stop stealing. You all right, dude, man. You know what I'm talking about? Just cut that shit out your program. You know what I'm talking about? So you'll take a liking to somebody, and sometimes that'll be detrimental to you, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Because you'll fuck around, bruh, and you'll put more of yourself out there than need be, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? I done seen that shit happen so many times. I done seen people lose their house, like Oprah Winfrey on Women to Brewster's Place. If you know me, bruh, since I've been little, I've been telling people that don't never put your house up for me to build. Don't never put your house up for me to build out, because bruh liable to take off, nigga. I don't want you to lose your house. I don't want you to be responsible for bruh. Because bruh might take flight. I ain't bullshitting with you. Depending on what case I'm fighting, nigga, bruh taking flight. You know what I'm talking about, man? Catch me when you can, man. Coffee crackers. But solidifying self. And if you don't, bruh, you always gonna find yourself on the short end of the stick. You always gonna find yourself putting yourself out there. For anybody, like I said, this don't have nothing to do with no nigga or no bitch, friends, family member, just whoever that you'll fuck around and put more of yourself out there for without thinking about yourself. You know what I'm talking about? And you know, that shit kind of like reserved for kids. You know what I'm talking about? And old people. You know what I'm talking about? But solidifying self. But if you don't look out, what it end up happening is like how you see these people talking about somebody stole their business idea or somebody stole their, you know what I'm talking about? You're gonna end up like that. To where you gonna fuck around and put yourself into something, bruh, and you ain't gonna get nothing out of it. You know, when a motherfucker that you thought was cool or you thought was keeping the game clean like you, gonna walk away and you gonna feel empty, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? You gonna feel like you just wasted however much time that you wasted fucking with whatever you was fucking with. Solidify self. Soggy Sunday, they ain't gonna never change. Because if you don't solidify yourself, bruh, and I remember I was reading this book one time called The Partner by John Grisham. That's one of the best books I ever read. Reminded me of the situation I had myself. You know what I'm talking about? Because that nigga planned it for everything, but actually what happened? That nigga was slick. That nigga got himself out of a hell of a situation. You know what I'm talking about? But the only thing he couldn't prepare himself for, I don't know, he went to Brazil or something. That nigga had fucked over, it was called The Partner. He had fucked over some of his business partners. He found out they was finna job him, you know what I'm talking about? So he just stole all the money and disappeared, faked his death and some more shit, you know what I'm talking about? Then they found him. You know what I'm talking about? They found him, brought him back from trial. He had a whole, man, that man had he was sharp as a motherfucker. And this is why I tell you, and I ain't just going off this book, but in real life. Because when he was getting jammed up or whatever, the bitch that he was fucking with, they had did something to the bitch daddy or something. And from that moment on right there, bro, that bitch changed her plan. You know what I'm talking about? Because she never thought that her daddy would be a part of this plan. You get what I'm saying? So the moment the people got to fucking with her daddy, was somehow the moment she went bad on dude because she didn't appreciate her dad being drawn into that shit. Not that she was drawn into it, you know what I'm talking about? She was cool with herself, but when they got to fucking with her daddy, oh, that was it. She had to teach the other nigga a lesson. Coffee Chronicles. And at the end, that nigga beat all charges, everything, and the bitch had disappeared with the nigga money. You know what I'm talking about? That was a good ass book, one of the best books I ever read. But solidifying self go just like that, bro. You can't put too much of yourself into other people, period, bro. You always got to make sure yourself is taken care of. Because if you don't make sure yourself is taken care of, bro, like just say you got a partner. You and your partner doing something, bro, and you one of the real motherfuckers, so you ain't even tripping, so you trying to, man, I ain't tripping, I want to see my partner shine. And you gonna end up like them hoes on the Fools Fall in Love, bro. You get what I'm saying? We gonna have this plan right here, you know what I'm talking about? Until this is the motherfucker to touch the money, bro, because everybody talks that shit before they get, before they touch the prize. In real life, niggas gonna be just like they was in All About the Benjamins. Remember them niggas was talking about them diamonds, all they was gonna do, then they got them in their hand? That's just the way money does. A nigga say he'll do anything before he touch that money. Then when he touches money, bruh, the moment motherfuckers actually put their hand on that money, bruh, is the moment other thoughts start coming in their head. Coffee Chronicles. Because it's easy to sit here and say what you would do if you was rich. Then you actually become rich. That's what's going to tell the tale of the tape. what you'll actually do. It's easy to say all the shit I do when I ain't in the position to do it. I can say if I was rich, I'd feed the homeless, all that shit until they drop $3 million on me. Then I realize, nah. You know what I'm talking about? That shit was just broke people talk. I got this $3 million for real now, man. Fuck them homeless people. You know what I'm talking about? You ain't gonna even go get them a pizza. You know what I'm talking about? You finna be riding around in Corvettes and BMWs and shit. Solidify self. You know what I'm talking about? They say, bro, what the fuck are you talking about? Just that, bro. You gotta solidify yourself. You gotta make sure yourself is all right. If I can only tell you how many times I did that shit in my life, bro, putting everybody before me, man, only to get left out. And then when you get left out, all the people you put before you, I'm not saying all the people, you know what I'm talking about, just me, you know what I'm talking about? All the people that I had put before me, nigga, when I got into a jam, bro, you would think them would be the people that come first to your aid. Hell no, folks. Or it didn't happen that way for me. Hell no, bro. You know what I'm talking about? So solidify self. You got to make sure you good no matter what, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Because I know this sounds cliche as a motherfucker, bro. But if you don't make sure you good, ain't nobody else is, bro. I mean, you might have one of them rare people around you somewhere, you know what I'm talking about? One of the like the last of the dinosaur kind of people that got something to themselves, you know what I'm talking about? But for the most part, bro, people just don't have that shit to themselves no more. You know what I'm talking about? And if you don't solidify yourself, bro, you just waiting to fall victim to somebody else's bullshit. I ain't bullshitting with you. I just heard, I was just listening to Bernie the Boxer talk about the Terrence Crawford fight. And a lot of people don't like Bernie the Boxer. I'm going to tell you what I like about Bernie the Boxer, or what it appears to be. He just rock with his nigga. And that's what we missing. See, you got regular fans that act like Bernie the Boxer now. You got regular fans that act like they really be in the count with Terrence Crawford and shit. You know what I'm talking about? And that's they guy. That's why I can respect Bernie the Boxer. On some real shit. That nigga rock with his people. Like everybody should. But I heard him say something. And in life, this is what you can't get confused with. He was talking about since Terrence Crawford won that fight, you could just go to Terrence Crawford music and you can see that it's 12, 13, 14 songs that have been made since he won that thing, bruh. And as people, this is what you can never misjudge. You can't misjudge people riding your wave for love. You get what I'm saying? And if you do that, you're going to be fucked off, bruh. That's why it's not how they be telling you now, man, be on your purpose, go get yourself together. And you'll never be able to gauge people, bro, once you got everything. You will never be able to gauge people's true intentions. You know what I'm talking about? You'll never be able to gauge people's true intentions until you don't have anything to offer anybody, bro. You know what I'm talking about? That's what's going to show you who really there for you or nothing when nobody can gain from you. You know what I'm talking about? And when I say gain from you, I'm talking about you ain't got nothing. You ain't even got the Newport, nigga. At that time, you'll see who for you. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, he was talking about all the music songs that came out since Crawford done won. And once again, people never get people riding your wave mixed up for love. Because when you're on top of the world, everybody gonna come show love. Everybody gonna be talking about you using your name and shit, because using your name, because you the hottest thing right now. The same way they just did with dude who got assassinated, bro. People don't care about that shit. They don't, folks. That his name is just the biggest thing going on right now. So as long as I got his name in my title, I could generate some attention. Do you get what I'm saying? The same thing, bro. Don't never get people riding your wave mistaken for love, bro. You know what I'm talking about? That's how you always get disappointed. That's how when you be getting them settlements and shit and everybody just come out the blue and be your best friend till your money start getting low and everybody disappeared. Then you running around here talking about how everybody used you and they was just hey. Because most of us just be looking for friends. We be looking to be accepted. You know what I'm talking about? And sometimes we'll pay to be accepted. You know what I'm talking about? Coffee Chronicles. Because y'all be sitting around here talking about niggas paying for protection. Can I tell you something? Paying for acceptance is worse than paying for protection. It's the same thing. Coffee Chronicles. But at least paying for protection, you just scared. You know what I'm talking about? You just scared. You know what I'm talking about? Somebody else might hold a little bit more power to you, and you just don't want to deal with all that trouble. You get what I'm saying, man? So you just scared. But they've already accepted you somewhere. And you know what I'm talking about? You really got real friends and shit. You just trying to probably protect you and your what you got. You know what I'm talking about? So you paying for protection because you just scared, but paying to fit in. Coffee Chronicles. That's just, to me, that's worse than being scared. You know what I'm talking about? But hey, you don't have to see it the same way. But Solidify Self. That's what you should be in something, bro. You gotta solidify yourself. You gotta be etched in stone somewhere, bro. You gotta snap yourself. You get what I'm saying? Because if you don't, it's just like the fucking youth counselor that's sitting there trying to give back to the community, and they trying to help the youngsters, then the same youngsters they tried to help come up there and knock him down. You get what I'm saying, bro? You gonna end like that if you don't solidify yourself, bro. You know what I'm talking about? You gonna end up giving the best part of you, or the just your time. You gonna end up putting that shit in somewhere where you ain't gonna get nothing back. You know what I'm talking about? It's almost just like life, bro. Y'all done seen this. I'm sure you done, not just off the movie. I'm sure you done seen this shit in real life many a time. You know what I'm talking about? Like when they was trying to get the nigga to the league because they thought that they was gonna get released too. It'll be just like that, bro. You'll spend all your time preparing somebody else or just doing some shit. You know what I'm talking about? When everybody else got the, when somebody else got the ball, not everybody else, just somebody else got the ball, and you think like boosting them up, you think they gonna bring you along, bro. They just gonna keep running with the ball. And at that point right there, bro, if you ain't got nothing to stand on, you just gonna be watching this nigga run away with the ball. You know what I'm talking about? That's why you solidify yourself. Because even if this nigga run away with the ball, you know what I'm talking about, you got another ball. Might not be a football, you got a baseball, basketball, soccer ball, you got another ball, bro. You know what I'm talking about? On some real shit. Solidifying self. Because, I mean, it's cool to be a coach and all that shit, man. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? But, not all sports, but a lot of coaches used to play the game themselves. A lot of coaches are already in the Hall of Fame. Some niggas in the Hall of Fame as a player and a coach. What do I know? Only you could prevent forest fires, baby. With all right there, you remember that. Always remember, it don't cost nothing. Just to show a little bit of that love.